Hello, everyone. Happy Friday Groove Day. How are all of you? It's been a hell of a week. Oh my God. How's everyone holding up? Hi, Ness. Hi, Flowing. Flowing, it's your birthday. Of course. Fine joy. It's your birthday, girl. Happy birthday. You know you're going to get your birthday song, right? Oh my goodness, I didn't even warm up for the vocals on that one, but here we go. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, Flowing. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, Flowing. Happy birthday. Go, Flowing. It's your birthday. Gonna party like it's your birthday. Renee, how are you, my friend? Oh, I miss you. I hope you are well and taking good care of yourself. Good to see you. So, a lot to unpack here. But I need my coffee. So make sure you grab your coffee, your tea, your favorite beverage, whatever you want to have in the morning. Listen, I contemplated having a glass of wine this morning. No kidding. It's been that rough of a week, right? So, got my coffee. So good to be back. I miss you all. Hey, Jessica, good morning. Good to see you. I've been gone for a minute. As a lot of you know, I've been on the East Coast, and that was amazing. Amazing. I typically don't get a chance to go back in the fall because I am, it's usually the time that I have my big fundraiser event that I do for work, but we didn't have it this year. So I was able to go back and experience the foliage and to get grounded. It's my favorite season, and it felt so good just to be in that space, and to be with family too. So that was awesome. You can see again. Oh, yay. I'm so happy to hear that, Renee. Awesome. That's awesome. Yes, mug time. I got the fall mug here. We're doing that. But I needed that. I needed that grounding, that preparation for what was to come. Amazingly, well, I was going to say I was super calm, which I was during the election process. But the day before, was it the day of? I did experience like all this neurotic energy, but I knew it wasn't mine. It was just the energy of everyone in the states, and it was just a lot. So, I did whatever I could to get myself grounded. But going into the next day when I woke up, I was just relatively calm. And, I'm not surprised by the results. And I know a lot of readers did readings stating that Kamala would win. Honestly, I think she did. But from when I pulled some cards, and I'm sure a lot of you did as well, it did show that there was, a lot of undermining and cheating and things of that was going on. So I think there's still going to be a lot that's going to unravel, and we'll see. But regardless of which way it goes, there is going to be some chaos, unfortunately, and it's already begun. And it's scary. I know a lot of people are scared. A lot of people are worried. And what I can say to that is we need to root ourselves in the love, in the light, and get ourselves out of that space of fear. Because what we do know is that energy, it grows, right? So if we're feeding that fear, then it just continues to grow and grow. And yes, there's some scary things that are going on. The latest that I heard, and I'm not sure if all of you heard of this, there are a lot of Black people that are receiving comments about, or text messages about, that the slave bus is on its way to pick people up and put them in the fields. And it's disgusting and upsetting. But even to that, not for people to feed into that fear. It's going out to a lot of college students, particularly the HBCU schools. If you don't know what that is, that's historically Black college and universities. I even heard an elementary kid got that message, and other people that have been receiving these messages. It's deplorable. It really is. So the hate's going to grow stronger. And so we don't want to feed into that. We don't want to feed into that fear, into that hate, and all of the other types of dark energies that are going to be taking place, and really make sure that we're putting our energy into the light and into that love, and standing up for who we are and what we believe in, and not letting others dictate and put us in a space that doesn't feel good to us. So I do want to say that, and to stay strong. Stay strong. Let's keep ourselves lifted. Yes, exactly, Renee. It's not over. It's not over. Hi, Marby. Hello. Hi, Liz. Exactly, Flowing. We can't stay strong if we are fearful. So we do not want to feed into that fear. Let's not allow that to grow and to take over. Liz says, my daughter's in grad school for global health, and she says that everyone is really worried. I'm trying to keep her thinking positive. It's hard, I'm not going to lie. It is challenging. Ness says 2 years, we can elect amazing, strong women into Senate and House and take it back. Absolutely. It's a little bit of a bumpy ride, right? We're going to have a little bit of a bumpy ride. Hi, Loco Lolo. How are you? Happy Friday. Oh, look at that. This time in 2016 is when AOC was born. She won her first seat in 2018. Yes, absolutely. Well, Loco Lolo, I'm so happy you're here. I felt like I really needed to be here today. That's why I was said, if you need a little TLC, come on in. Let's just celebrate. Let's celebrate love. Let's celebrate the strength of this country. There are some amazing people that live in this country and doing absolute wonderful things. And I know they're not giving up. And so we shouldn't give up. We're here to support or to lead, whatever our role is, just a little bit, even just doing a little bit, showing a little act of kindness that feeds into that energy. That's what's going to help things to grow and to keep us strong. So hang in there. Hang in there. And I know Spirit has some wonderful messages for us. So let's go ahead. We're going to dive into that in a second. Got to get a little bit of this coffee here. Yes, not giving up. Renee says, I refuse to believe that this will remain the situation. Things change too quickly to give up on your promised future reality. Yeah. What we believe is what we create. So watch those thoughts. Be mindful of what you're saying, and be mindful about, I hate saying his name, but I'm trying to be very mindful of my tongue as well. Be mindful of what we say and feed into Trump, right? We don't want to give a lot of energy there as well. So be mindful of that. And just drink coffee. I saw that, Liz, you missed the birthday song. I sang happy birthday to her already. Yay. Thanks for pointing that out. Yes, everyone, it's Flowing birthday. So let's send her some birthday love. And Flowing, don't you let any of this destroy your celebration. Celebrate yourself. Get excited. We still have things to get excited about. We have the holidays coming up. We have, and even though that can be really hard for some, I would just say practice the ultimate self-care for yourselves. Really take care of that mind. Sometimes you just, like this morning, have the bad habit, and I do it before my meditation, which I shouldn't do because I'm going into meditation with this reel going on in my head, but sometimes I'll lay in the bed when I wake up and I'll pick up my phone and go down the Instagram rabbit hole, right? So this morning it was horrible. It was just like all this stuff about everything. And I was like, turned it off. I said, I'm not doing this morning. I'm not. I could went right into my meditation. I did a really long meditation this morning, which felt really good. And I think that's one of the messages I had really wanted to come and talk about is that fear element, because the fear that was going through my head about certain things. And I was just like, stop, just stop. And then I started doing a mantra: love, peace, and happiness, love, peace, and happiness, love, peace, and happiness, love, peace, and happiness. And I just felt my heart getting lighter and my body getting lighter and feeling that energy just from the inwards, just spreading out. So when you find yourself going down that fear rabbit hole, just stop. Just stop and do a little mantra, whatever that mantra is for you, to help keep you going and to fight that fear and to overcome it. Because remember, we're not going to feed it. Flowing says, I'm a crone and I am strong. There you go. I love it. Edna says, Women's March in 2025 January will be lit. Yep, we're going to keep going strong. Okay. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Oh, I meant to bring my coffee out here. So I got a new coffee, old mug, but new coffee. I saw it when I went to the farmer's market with my sister in New York, upstate New York. And I asked the woman, what is your darkest coffee bean? Because I like it really dark. And she pulled out this bag and it was called the Witch's Brew. I was like, oh yeah, that sounds really good. And it is. It's so good. I'll try to remember to bring the bag next time. But it's pretty strong. And I don't put anything in my coffee. So it makes you go bing. So I love that. I'm trying to think if anything else new that has been going on. I've been gone from you guys for about a month. I apologize. I do miss you. It's just really challenging. I don't have a space to do my readings or anything like that when I'm back east. And I'm working on that. I want to see what I can do about that when I do go there to visit. And I'm actually going back in a couple of weeks for Thanksgiving. But I'll be here most of the month of December, except for that first week in December. But I'll be here for the Christmas holiday and all through the new year. So, but I'm going to see what I can do about that. Because I don't like being away from you all too long. Thank you, Flowing. I did. I enjoyed myself. Oh, look at that first word. Isn't that a beautiful word? Patience. Patience. Yep. Simplicity. I had a bunch fall out. Yep. Discovery and community. So we have patience, simplicity, discovery, and community. Oh, where are those cards? That's interesting. Katie, hello, good day. Happy Friday to you, my friend. How are you? Going forward. You see that light at the end of that road there, that path? Oop, that popped on out. Embracing. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Well, that gave me 2 cards. Let's see what they say. We have potential and abundance. Oh my gosh, these cards make me so happy. Spirit's telling us to be patient. Be patient and just keep things simple. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself with any type of chaos that breaks out or the things that you're seeing on the news and social media. Take a breath. Just slow it down. Going forward, we're going to focus on that light. I just heard the song, Annie, right? The sun will come out tomorrow. What's the song? Bet your bottom. Oh my gosh, I forgot the words to the song. You know the song. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. You're only a day away. So going forward, focus on the light. Each step that you take, we're going to release that fear. We're going to focus on that light. We're going to embrace the darkness, right? We're going to embrace where we are because there's always a light that's going to shine through. Look at that light peeking through. Embrace where we are right now. It's okay. And it's going to be okay because we're going to focus on where we want to go, right? We're not going to allow all of this hatred and these people that do not care about humanity, that do not care about others. Like, we're going to discover new ways of bringing this light in, right? And we're going to emerge ourselves in the community of those that are wanting to make a difference, that want to make change. So there's potential. There is always potential, right? So, and abundance is on its way. So just a message from Spirit letting us not to lose that faith and to trust in the path, trust our path, trust the direction that we're going. It's going to be okay. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Thank you, Liz. I was like, what are the words? Simplicity is my word and how I live my life. Absolutely. And bring the love with the strength. Yes. Katie says, I'm staying away from all the news except my local stations. I also have limited my social media to creative channels. This is how I keep my vibes high. Love that, Katie. Love it. And it's so true. I honestly think there's going to be, because there are people that I follow that they're not necessarily news people, but they really feed into everything that's going on. So I think for now, I might have to do an unfollow on that to protect my mind, to protect my spirit. So be mindful, everyone, of how much you take in, right? Because that's just feeds. You're feeding that all of that craziness. Okay. Aloha, Eliza. How are you? Happy Friday. Challenges. Oh, and gratitude. Interesting. Hey, JR. How are you? Happy Friday. We're bringing the TLC for today. We have intuition. Come and get your fix of some TLC and responsibility. Okay. Oh. Oh. Ooh, we have the Black Panther, passion. Follow your passion. Hey, Ocean Garnett, how are you? Happy Friday. We have the Giraffe, foresight. You are able to see what is in store for the future. Uh-oh. And the Opossum, strategy. Have a backup plan. Okay. And I like what's on the bottom, the confidence card. Cougar, be bold and take charge. Right? We have challenges. We're always going to have challenges in life. There's always going to be something that's going to present itself to us, but to have gratitude for these moments. These are learnable, teachable moments. So don't get discouraged. Look at it from a different perspective. What can I learn from this moment? What can I do to take care of myself in this moment, right? Finding things that you're passionate about. And maybe in this challenge, there's a passion or something that you can apply to the challenge to make it even better, to help you move either through it quicker or to help somebody else in a situation that they're dealing with, right? Tapping and utilizing your intuition, right? Because you do have that foresight. You have the foresight to be able to create what it is that you want to experience. If you want to experience fear, well, then guess what? That's exactly what you're going to experience. But if you want to experience that love or the whatever you're passionate about and feels good to you, then that is the environment that you're creating. It's your responsibility to create your own environment. What is it that you want to have within this experience, right? Strategize, think of what it has, what it is, have a backup plan. I mean, the only thing that we can control is ourselves. We can't control everything that happens around us and in this world. We can't control the actions of others, but we can control how we react to them. We can control what it is that we want to experience ourselves. But having that confidence to be bold and to take charge. Okay, so that's that message. Hey, Dolly, good morning. Happy Friday. Hey, Gerald. Lurking in on my phone, so cannot tag. Oh, good to see you, Gerald. Happy Friday. How are you, Dolly? You're giving your bird a shower. Oh, my goodness. And a massive cleanup. I can imagine. All right. Let's see what other message we get. So having the courage to create the environment that we want to experience. Yeah, that's our part. That's our responsibility. Oops, come on. Oh, wow. Look what fell out together. Forgiveness and gratitude. Wow. Kindness. And knowledge. At the bottom, look at that renewal. This is a renewal process. And sometimes renewals don't feel too good. Focus. Calm. Ooh, expansion. Love that. So Spirit's letting us know to focus on gratitude and forgiveness. Forgiving those that have done wrong. Forgiving those who have hurt us. Forgiving yourself for things maybe that you're putting yourself through unnecessarily. Forgiving mankind. There's so much forgiveness that can be done right now. And finding the beauty in that, the gratitude. Because in order for things to change, in order for as a nation to heal, literally all the shit has to come up. And it is. It is. So it doesn't feel good, right? That's part of that renewal process. It doesn't feel good. But when as it comes up, we want to be able to be in that space to forgive and being grateful for what we're seeing here so that it can be healed. Being grateful for the lessons that come up. Being grateful for people showing them showing you who they really are so they can be forgiven and healed. And it's not going to be an easy task, but we want to show more kindness for the situation or situations, kindness for others, and allowing ourselves to be in a calm state, right? Looking at the knowledge, what comes from this, that's going to create this beautiful expansion of healing. So being calm, forgiving, acts of kindness. As they say, this too shall pass. Yeah, exactly, Dolly. Forgiveness, gratitude, kindness, knowledge, and renewal. Super appropriate for right now. Good morning, Blissful Empath. Good morning. How are you? Happy Friday. Hi, Susan. Susan says, I choose to look toward the light, to stay away from the gloom and doom, knowing that all things will be set right, and to prepare for whatever, knowing that being prepared, I no longer have to worry. That is so powerful, Susan. Thank you for sharing that. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Thank you. Katie says, so I can ground myself to see another perspective. I had to feel all of my feelings yesterday. Of course, yes, in order to process them. I found my center in knowing my gifts, and I will use them. Beautiful. What's that, Eliza? What happened? I'm going back. I'm trying to see what happened. Oh, there's snow in Colorado Springs. That's not super surprising. Why, hello. What a lovely day, 90. I love that. What a lovely day. So welcome. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for joining us. Coffee Chat, I don't do readings for Coffee Chat. The Coffee Chat is about readings for the collective. They're messages from Spirit that I share with everyone. But I do private readings. So if that's something that you're interested in, all my information is in down below there. But these are messages for everyone. So hopefully you'll stay tuned in and see what comes up. Maybe something important for you. Yes, cheers, Ocean Garnet. Cheers. All right, let's see what else we get. I have a fan blowing on me and it's making my eye water up. So that's what's going on there. Oh yes, Eliza, go get your coffee because it's super early there for you. I always appreciate when you come on because I know it's early for you. Wellness. Ooh, Susan has coffee and biscotti. Love it. We have beauty. Yep. Clarity. And happiness. So wellness, beauty, clarity, and happiness. Lovely day. When I saw your name, now I got that song stuck in my head. Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. Um, hey Jay, hey little bro. Good to see you. Happy Friday to you. Oh, regret. I know that I cannot. I know that I cannot change the past. Right? And we have envy. I am the same as every day, but with different challenges. And honesty. I can always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Okay. Oh, I love what's on the bottom. Balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And I think that's probably one of the most important things for all of us right now, right? Is to create more balance in our lives. So we're not feeling off kilter, feeling like this walking around. And wellness is important, right? Surrounding yourself with beauty, surrounding yourself with the things that feel good to you, whether that's people or and I would say more grounded things, not so much materialistic things. And, if that's a way that helps to make you feel good or balanced, then so be it. But, when we really focus on the love of our own communities or our families or friends, or maybe it's nature, being connected in that, finding the beauty in those situations. If you're able to get away for like a little weekend trip or something like that, then awesome. Doing whatever you need to do for you, right? Because there's nothing that we can change about the past. And a lot of us are feeling a lot of regret right now. But keeping yourself grounded in that wellness, gaining clarity for you, right? Because you are someone that's dealing with different challenges. Everybody has different challenges. And so we're not going to look over in so-and-so's backyard and be like, well, they're lucky or they're happy or they're doing this or that, whatever. It's about what you're feeling. What do you need to do for you so that you can be in that state of happiness and being really honest with yourself. This is a great time between now and January. This is a great time for you to really focus on yourself, to really connect with yourself, and to take that time to learn what grounding is for you. So when things do get kind of crazy or feel kind of crazy, you go inward. You go inward and take care of yourself, right? It's all about that wellness. So that's that message there. Okay. I'm going to pull a few cards from my little happy yoga. Every time I go over to pull some cards, it's like they're like, hello, pick me. So let's see what they have to say, because they've been kind of yelling at me. Just going to pick a card. Oops, if I could shuffle them. Oh, Spirit, I love it. The source of happiness lies within us, right? Isn't that the message that just came through from Spirit? That we need to focus on us. We need to focus on us. Love it. That's where our happiness lies. So you want to look at that wellness and find that balance. You guys, I can't make this stuff up. What do you choose? Love or fear? What's it going to be? Wow, Spirit is coming through so strong this morning. I got goosebumps. Stone in your path, get on top, stay balanced, enjoy the view, and just keep going. No wonder these cards were yelling at me. So there you go. Wow. And this is what's on the bottom. Healing is like art. It needs time, it needs practice, it needs a whole lot of love. So there you go. Wow. Susan says, those simple joys are truly what's important. It's my path to peace, besides who does like those grounded smiles. Absolutely. Dali says, I can start the grounding process by focusing in on things that I have some control over. Exactly. Like cleaning my house, reading a book, watching a favorite movie, and then I meditate and bring everything in. Beautiful. Yes, Spirit is coming through strong. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. All right, let's see what else we get. Coffee break. I forgot to bring my coffee warmer over. Let me pour a little more hot coffee in here. Yeah. Oh, geez. It's so funny. All my cards, a whole bunch fell off and flipped over, and this is the one on top. Balance. That's hilarious. We need to create balance. Let's try that again. Openness. There's renewal. And I have one that flipped over here. Ooh, trust. And grace. So openness, renewal, trust, and grace. We have movement. Or speed. We have groundedness, gravity. And we have expansion again, the north. So, Spirit here, the message here is about moving forward, right? We're not going to stay in this stagnant energy. We're going to allow ourselves to move forward, allow ourselves to move in love, allow ourselves to move in strength and power and not in fear, right? Being open about this movement, but also being open. The message that I have coming through here, it's about um, if you find in yourself that you're stuck, that you can't move forward, make sure that you get the help that you need. Make sure that you talk to someone, whether that's with a friend, a coach, a family member, or a therapist, even if it gets to that point, so that you can experience the renewal for yourself. Right? This process that we're going through, it's a renewal process. So being really open about how you're feeling during this time. It's easy for anyone, self included, to say, be in love, be in light. But sometimes we just get stuck and we don't know which direction that we need to go. Like, how do I do this? How do I make this happen? And that's when you need to be open about where you are and getting the help that you need. So don't be scared or embarrassed to ask for help if you need it. This is crucial. It's important. It's important for your renewal. Trust the process, right? Trust this new space that we're going into, because everything really does happen for a reason. And even though that we don't know what the outcome is going to be, that's why we have to take care of ourselves and allowing ourselves to stay grounded as we go through this expansion. Right? The whole nation is going through this expansion process and showing grace along the way. So ask for that help if you need it. Don't be like, I'm okay, and you're not okay. All right? So that's that message there. Hello, Sylvia. Happy Friday to you. Hey, Paisley, good to see you. Oh, let's see what letting our vision evolve. Love that. The journey of yin and yang. Thank you, Paisley. Okay. Let's see what else we get here. Oops. As I was picking up the cards, look what flew out. Communication. Gotta talk about what you're feeling. You gotta release it. I'm actually going to be putting together, I'll just give you guys a preview of it. I haven't decided what date I'm going to start it. But as I mentioned earlier, the holidays is a tough time for everyone, for different people. And then now we have the election on top of everything. So I want to create, and for those of you that do not know, that I am a coach. And so I am going to be doing a free challenge, and it's going to be a holiday stress challenge, because I just want to help people get through the holidays. Maybe different tips or techniques. For some people, it's tough. You're going to meet with family. Some of you might have some Trump supporters in your family, and it might be a really difficult time. I will stress that I am not a therapist. So this is specifically for women that are struggling. And I work mostly for women, with women, but it's a time to really learn how to tap into your own confidence, to deal with these stresses and to deal with others. And so it will either be a 3 or 5 day challenge. I haven't figured out yet, but I will post something about it. So if anyone is interested in signing up for that challenge, just shoot me an email, and it's my name right here, SonjaRayneLee@gmail.com. And if you're already interested, just go ahead and say, yes, I'm interested in this free challenge. So And you get to experience, if you haven't had a coach before, you get to experience what it's like to have a coach. So more details to come on that, but I will be starting it soon because my goodness, Thanksgiving will be here before you know it. So before you sit down at that dinner table, or go off to visit family members, friends, or whatever, I want you to be able to feel good about who you are and how you show up and stand up for yourself. Right? We have honesty that came out there on that one, and here we have grace again, and we have hope. Uh-oh. This one fell out. Perseverance. Love that word. Hey, Jane. How are you, my friend? Happy Friday to you. Oh, thank you, Dolly. Coach Sonia 2028. Oh, look at that. We have letting go. And we have gentleness. Ooh, and we have be spontaneous. And on the bottom is re-energize. Yeah. This is a time for us to really take care of ourselves, okay? Being honest about where you are, how you're feeling, what you're going through, right? We're not going to keep this all in. We're going to really do the self-care and practice love and kindness, right? And grace. And never lose sight of hope. Never lose sight of hope. There's always hope. There's always that light. Remember towards the beginning, one of the cards about moving forward, and you see the path and the sun that's right there. That's that little light of hope that's there. So don't lose sight of that, right? We're going to persevere. We're going to move through. There's always going to be obstacles in life, and it's how you decide you're going to move through it, right? Letting go of anything that's not serving you. Being gentle and kind to yourself and your journey and your experiences, and learning to persevere, right? Being spontaneous, doing things that feel good to you. So re-energize, right? Feel good, re-energize. So that's that message. What deck is this? This is the Messages from the Mermaids, Karen K. I like this deck. Oh my goodness, Eleanor, how are you, my friend? I haven't seen you in a minute. Happy Friday to you. Hope you are well. Giving you big hugs. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Oh, is this your mom, Jane? They drained her knee. If the liquid comes back on the infection, she will have surgery. If no infection, we'll just keep on going. Oh, sending prayers, Jane. Oh, her daughter-in-law. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes. Oh my goodness. Well, let's pray. No surgery. No surgery. Hope she does well. Big hugs, Jane. Yeah, I remember you were with your mom. That's why I immediately thought about your mom, but I forgot about your daughter. I like to say daughter in love. I forgot about your daughter in love. All right. Sending you lots of love for you and her. Yeah, it has been a heck of a year. Oh, look at that. Look what popped out when I was talking about you, Jane. Courage. Yes. It does, especially like, yeah, like why do they have to be an in-law, especially if you love them? Now, some people do deserve the title of in-laws. But for those that you love, right? Oh, look at that. Positivity, purpose, and integrity. So we have courage, positivity, purpose, and integrity. Oh, I miss you too, Eleanor. Hope you and the family are doing well. Oh. Jeez. Okay, everything fell down, but this one was the one that flipped over. Savoring the positive. I allow myself the spaciousness of savoring the delicious gifts in my life. Oh, I love how that's said. The delicious gifts. Beautiful. Oh. And we have grace. When I open up to the deep source of grace, the flow of my life feels effortless and vibrant. Look at that. Such a beautiful card. And she's in the flow, right? Everything's flowing just nice. Ah, beautiful. You're powerful. Feminine law of attraction. I love the creative adventure that is my life. I celebrate myself as a female creator. And this applies to men too, right? This is the feminine energy that's coming in here, which God knows we need it so much. And this energy is not going to keep still. It will keep pushing forward, the feminine energy. So we all want to be able to be in that space to embrace it and help it to grow. So having the courage to stay positive, especially in these times right now, having that courage to stay positive, right? Savoring the positive. Again, this says, I allow myself the spaciousness of savoring the delicious gifts in my life, right? And doing it with grace, being in that space of flow. When I open to the deep sources of grace, the flow of my life feels effortless and vibrant. So we want to make way, right? The purpose is to make way for that feminine energy to come in and to really grow, being always staying in our integrity. And I love the creative adventure that is my life. I celebrate myself as a female creator. So let's celebrate this feminine energy. Same with you, men, to be able to really celebrate the feminine and bringing forth this energy. There's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of things happening over these next few months. So it's important to stay grounded. Let's not feed into the fear. We're going to feed into that love and embrace and open up to this feminine energy to bring this in and allow it to grow strong, having the courage to bring it in and allowing it to grow strong. So there we go. Yes. Oh, this is a beautiful deck, Jane. I love this deck. For those of you that do not know, this is the Soulful Woman. Very, very powerful deck. One of my favorite. It was actually one of my first decks that I ever got was that one. That one and the Shamanic Healing cards. Those are my first two Oracle decks. And actually, I'm going to pull just a few cards from here before I give you the card for the weekend. And oh my God, as soon as I pull out the deck, look what's on the bottom. Look at that. There's that feminine energy. She is wanting that energy is really pushing through, and it will push through, it will come through. So we really want to be in that space to support it and have that courage to bring forth this energy. But we're not going to do that with fear, right? Yeah, we need that transformation to happen. Okay. And some of us during this time, it's about, okay, this is what I got with this. So Spirit is saying during this time, it's time for us to retreat, to go within, to allow ourselves to connect with ourselves, to feed more into that love, to feed into our strength and our courage, so that we can be ready. Uh-oh. Ready for what? Ready for the truth. Ready for the truth to come through. And I know this is what's on the bottom now, anger. There's a lot of anger there, but that's not what we're not going to feed into, right? It's all about divine timing. It's about divine timing. Things are going to be slow and steady. It's going to feel like a little bit of a struggle, but we need to focus on home, and home is within, because we're going to have this movement into balance where there's going to be unlimited possibilities. So stay strong, my friends. Stay strong. Is that right? The Eagle of Truth. Is that the same creator as the Empathic Oracle? Oh, I'm not familiar with the Empathic Oracle. I'm not sure about that, Jane. I'll have to take a look at that. This is the Shamanic Healings Flowing. This is by Michelle at Motuzas, Motuzas. One of my first Oracle decks. I love it. Sing what song, Paley? What song is that? You got that song in my head now. Oh, Paisley. Oh, celebrate good times. Come on. Hey. Celebrate good times. Come on. We're going to have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's all right. It's all right. It's going to be all right. Hang in there. It's going to be all right. Uh-oh. What happened, Eliza? Recovering the health since a writer coughed their infection all over my car interiors. Ew. I'm sorry. Yucky. Yeah, you got to take care of yourself, my friend. Mask up or your ride is over. Hey, it's your car, your rules, right? You know, the funny thing is I've always been a little bit of a germaphobe. So I still wear a mask on the plane or anything that where I feel like I'm enclosed. I wear a mask still. I don't like germs. And some people just don't know how to cover their mouths when they sneeze or cough. And that's always grossed me out. And now I have something I can actually do about it for me. So, and that's my personal preference. I'm not going to tell anybody else what they should or shouldn't do, but that's what I do. And I feel good about it. And, oh, so the deck is by that person and Steve Wilson. Okay, I'll have to check that one out because I do like this one a lot. Okay, let me give you your message for the weekend. And I'm feeling a little torn because with the feminine energy, I want to read a goddess card, but I also got a hit to read a message, one of the spirit cards. So I think I'm going to do both. Where are my glasses? You prefer Lyft or listen, I prefer whoever's going to give me the cheapest price. That's how I determine between Uber and Lyft. Um, even though I do have my Lyft, and for those of you that do not know, Lyft connected to, if you fly Delta Airlines, there is within the app, you can connect it to get points on for Delta. So there's all these little techniques and stuff that you can rack up your airline points. Oh, you're so welcome, Liz. Thank you for being here today. Thank you to all of you. I appreciate you. Again, I'm so sorry I was gone for so long. But I'm here now. So it says, dear you, it might be hard to believe you'll never, ever get to where you want to go, feel the way you want to feel, and find peace and security, but you can. Oof. There's lots to celebrate in this life. Celebrate good times. But first, you need to let go of this attachment to achieving certain results. No wonder I got a hit to read these cards. It is easy to get caught up in the endless loop of wanting this or that so you can feel safe. The only way out is to surrender to the attachment. Empty yourself so you can be filled with something new. The compulsion will be lifted and peace will come. Trust that something better waits, that something new will open up and you will see the opportunities for fulfillment. The truth is, whenever you get into the loop, what you are really looking for is spirit. That connection is where the power, the peace, and the purpose lies. Everything else follows after that. Give yourself a hug. We've got you. So powerful. So powerful. Ziggy B, how are you? Oh, great message. I love that. Love. Okay. And I am going to see what feminine energy, what message, what goddess has a message for us. Yeah, wasn't that the perfect message, Loco Lolo? I love that. Exactly, Paisley. Surrendering is not giving up, even when it feels like it. Again, it's about that control element, right? Control's an illusion. This feeling of like people can control certain things or situations. No, it's about what you can control is what lies within you. And Katie says, my guides keep saying, watch your attachment. This has been my lessons this year. My past was closed with the passing of my elderly cats, and now I'm into the new cycle. Beautiful. Yes. Be mindful of the attachments. Oh. And we have Nut, the mystery card. And let's see what she has to say. Newt, pronounced Newt. Looks like nut, but it's Newt. And she's an Egyptian goddess. Newt's twinkling, vast, dark vault stretches out in your life to remind you to open to the mystery, right? We're in this real space of mystery right now, right? Have you been planning every aspect of your life and left no room for mystery? Is your life wound up too tight? Are you trying to make everything safe by defining it, labeling it, knowing it all? Give way to the mystery, the unknowable. The wise woman knows that there is much in the universe that will remain a mystery and leave space for it in the weaving of her life. Newt says the way to nurture wholeness is for you to trust that the mystery you lit in will be exactly what you need for your journey to wholeness. So leave room for that mystery. We're definitely in this space of mystery. Let's try our best to trust this process, to trust the journey, and take care of ourselves during this time. All right. So I'm going to leave you all with that to take into the weekend. Continue doing your work for you, and be well. And I will see you next Friday. All right, everyone. Take care.